All right, we're wrapping it up here at Avast Studios, and I wanted to come in and do just some acoustic stuff while we're here and we have the space. I'm going to start with a song that we do with the band. It's more like it is on the record, but this is how it was originally written, and it's about a girl that was. We played a show with back in the 90s here in Seattle, and she was from Athens, Georgia, and it was an interesting show, and we tried to reach out to her and talk to her, but she was non-compliant, and the show was very strange. She was kind of strange. I don't remember her name, but I remember going to see a show the next night and being inspired to try to write a simple song. I went and saw Merle Haggard and Nico Case, and Merle Haggard's band they played really simple stuff. So I went home and I needed something to write about, and so I decided I'd write about her tour. And her tour was Athens, Georgia, Seattle, San Diego, and then Athens, and that's a lot of driving for 4 shows. Anyway, it's a story about her on tour, and it's called Athens Smiles, and this is how it was originally written. It goes like this. It was a cool, dark night down in Georgia. The last few rays of daylight gone. Down that long and old dirt driveway, through the oaks whose leaves were turning orange, through that dirty old torn window screen, whose holes of age with yarn were sewn. She went running out of Athens, the only home she'd ever known. Down that long and lonesome highway, the emptiness rolling out for miles. She was driving for 15 hours, and nothing changing but the time. She saw wild running horses and rolling fields stretching out for miles. She went running out of Athens, and I'm guessing Athens smiles. And the road can be long and the nights, they can last forever. Then tomorrow comes, so forever ain't that long. And there ain't no end in sight. She goes up that road tonight, and moss that don't grow tight on a rolling stone. Before that new moon comes, she's coming home. Now, well, the West Coast, it's got its mountains, its tall, dark trees, and its rainy nights. And the bright lights of those big cities, enough to make any southern girl feel shy. Where the days can last forever, but at night you just can't find her time. She'll be dreaming about Athens, but it's a California night. And the road can be long forever. Then tomorrow comes and forever ain't that long. And there ain't no end in sight, but she goes up that road tonight. Moss that don't grow tight on a rolling stone. Before that new moon comes, she'll be coming home. Coming home. Now the road east from California, it's hot and long and it's without end. And by the time that she reached Odessa, well, I bet she was glad to leave the tent. Down through Dallas and Texarkana, down through Memphis, Chattanooga, then she goes rolling right back into Athens, watching Athens smile again. Again, she rolls right back into Athens, watching Athens smile again. Again, she rolls right back into Athens, watching Athens smile again. And that is how Athens Smiles goes. So, another song that we do on the record that was changed quite a bit from the original version is a song called Lost Highway. And there's a lot of people that have songs called Lost Highway. I think Hank Williams has a Lost Highway. I believe Willie Nelson has a Lost Highway. A lot of Lost Highways. And this is my Lost Highway, but it's not about an actual road. It's kind of it was written as a joke. And I've often told people if they can tell me what it's about, then I'd buy them a drink, and no one's got it yet. So the challenge is still on. If anyone can tell me what you think this song's about, I'll be happy to buy you a drink or give you a record. Records which are available on the website, IanJonesMusic.com. And it's also, all the songs are available streaming on all the platforms, you know, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, etc. So this is called, this is Lost Highway. I got a ticket and I'm telling you, Jack, it's been a while and I want to go back. But I can't get myself on that lost highway. It's like I'm stranded in a broken down station, hard to travel with no destination. I've been driving since the break of day. I saw the wheat fields with sun shining on it. I've been high on a vodka and a tonic, and I wanted you to grow up so I could live in your shade. There's so many times that I have fallen. Guess I might have missed my true calling as I try to get found on that lost highway. So let it go, and let the stars come out after the rain. Yeah, and let it go, 'cause gray skies will be blue again. So let it go. Let the clouds blow away with the wind. If the sun comes up tomorrow, then let her in. trees get so thick here upon us. Think that we'd be blind and miss that forest. Yeah, but you might think that we were blind anyway. It might be wrong, hell, it really don't matter. You were listening, you hear my heart shatter as I pick myself up off that lost highway. Yeah, so let it go. Let the stars come out after the rain and let it go. Says gray skies will be blue again. Let it go. Let the clouds blow away with the wind. And if the sun comes up tomorrow, then let her in. And if the sun comes up tomorrow, let her in. If the sun comes up tomorrow, then let her in. Yeah. So that's Lost Highway. And now I'm going to do it's the first song on the new record. It's called Rollin', and this song was written about driving around in a van with a bunch of stinky guys on tour up and down the West Coast. Waking up, this one morning I woke up, we drove all night, I was sleeping in the back of the van. I didn't know where we stopped. We stopped at a truck stop just in California, and I remember waking up and looking out the back window in the van, and the first thing I saw was the entire back window of the van was filled with Mount Shasta. And I thought, we're in California now. Anyway, it's just about driving around and being away from home and moving away from home and being on the road and then going back home. Anyway, it's called Rollin'. And again, this is originally how it was done. Well, I pulled out of Northville, headed down, with my head up to keep from crying. Watch the sunset without a sound. Then I hit the road I was rolling. Then I crossed the border, California bound. The night was falling, dawn coming on fast. Thank God Almighty, well, I'm free at last. And I'm out on the road and I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling. Then I put my feet on uncertain ground. with my guard up to keep from falling. Yeah, but I didn't seem to find any peace around, and so I hit the road and I kept going. Now I'm rolling. Now I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Now I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling. Now I'm rolling, I'm rolling. Well, I'm rolling. All right. So now we're going to fast forward to from 1995 when Rollin' was written up to 2018, Christmas Eve, and I'm sitting in my kitchen, and Christmas Eve is one of the times, 2 times of the year, Thanksgiving being the other time, when I like to cook, and it's kind of my kitchen. I kick everyone out. I like to cook for a lot of people, so I get a lot of stuff going on, and if you know how to, if you cook, you understand what I'm saying. You got 10 things going, and you can't let your guard down for a second, or something will burn or get spoiled. Hey, this is Josh Hoffman, who plays drums in the Living Room All Stars, who's bringing me a frosty refreshment. Thank you, sir. And runner, and all around damn nice guy. You leave that open if you want. So I'm cooking, and I get this idea in my head, and it wouldn't go away. It was like a tick digging in my skin, and but I couldn't stop to figure it out. So I actually took my phone out, and I in the notes I actually wrote in my head what was coming to me, and I wrote the entire thing out. And then I went out that night about midnight after everyone had gone to bed, and I had drank a bunch of wine, and I figured it out, and and everything worked. I might have changed 2 words in the whole song from that night. And the cool thing was it was kind of a reflection of I'd lost some friends. We'd lost a lot of really great musicians in the years leading up to that end of 2018, and I guess it was just kind of a, at the same time I felt blessed that I was okay, and that I had my family and we had food on the table, and so anyway, this was a reflection of that whole night and how I felt. And it's called Hallelujah, and it goes like this. Hallelujah, the sun is coming to brighten up my day. Hallelujah, the sun's coming to chase the night away. Hallelujah, the sun brings us closer together when we might go astray. Hallelujah, the sun is coming out today. Hallelujah, the rain's coming to wash my pain away. Hallelujah, the rain's coming, what more do I gotta say? Hallelujah, for friends and lovers, some are gone and some remain. Hallelujah, the sun is coming out again. And then the sun comes out, shadows get chased away. We get on with our lives, busy living another day. And and then the sun goes down. So bring on those dreams. I don't care what anyone says. Say hallelujah today. Hallelujah, the wind's blowing all my trouble away. But the wind won't be here forever, so the trouble will come again. And hallelujah for getting older and learning those things that keep us sane. Hallelujah, when the sun's coming out again. And then the sun comes up and the shadows get chased away. Get on with our lives, busy living another day. And then the sun goes down, so bring on those dreams. I don't care what anyone says. Say hallelujah today. Hallelujah, the night's coming. Put an end to the day. Lay my head down and close my eyes. Struggle to pray. Yeah, and give thanks to all those good things I have, all those things I let slip away. And I don't care what anyone says. Say hallelujah today. I don't care what anyone says. Say hallelujah today. I don't care what anyone says. Say hallelujah. All right. Oh, there's a song that I was going to play. Well, I'm not going to play it because I haven't played it in a really long time, and I don't want to mess it up. And it's been a long night. Well, I'm gonna fast forward here now to it.
Sense of adventure, Ian. Come on, play it. Come on.
I gotta figure out how it starts. Well, I'm gonna play this other song first, and then I'll figure it out. No, I'll figure it out. I'll get back to it. So, back in the '90s, I was in a band called the Orange King. The Orange King T-shirt representing old school. Anyway, so we were working on this song, and we had this great melody, and this temporary set of words that it was repeated over and over again. It was the only thing, and over again, and we're like, oh, we'll get it, but we just kept repeating it over and over again, and we tried, and we were beating our heads against the wall. And then I went home one night, and I was like, oh, why is this not working? And just, it changed and flowed out of me, and I went back and I said, hey, listen to this. I finished that song, and the song was called Inside Out. And I started playing it, and the guy in the band, Jeff Lorian, Jeff, how you doing? He stopped me and he said, that's not how it goes. And I said, it is now. So, and I guess in reality I could probably go back and redo the other one, but this is, there's a little nod to James Taylor in this song, and this is Inside Out. It goes like this. Turn my head away again, slowly shift my eyes, wondering if you noticed as I tremble when you smile. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, then you ought to know by now. For the way I paint myself for you turns my whole world inside out. Inside out. In the breath you pass on by, wonder if you see evening light upon your skin makes the silhouette complete. But I couldn't make you happy. Guess I'll just survive in a world without you by my side. In a word, I'll take my pride inside out. Yeah, inside out. But I have been for a long, long time aware, as have you, well I'm sure. It seems to me as you walk on out my door, it makes no difference how I try. I come from a lonely place, and of all those places I've been, can't imagine just how I'd live in a world without you in. But I couldn't make you happy. Guess I'll just survive in a world where I'm all by myself. In a word, I'll take my pride inside out. Hey, oh, inside out. Yeah, oh, inside out. Ooh, oh, oh. Yeah. Going old school. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm going to do one here. This was, I was working on a house right by University of Washington. I met these great people, and they had me paint their house, and they were selling it, and then they sold their house, and then I got a call from them almost immediately thereafter that said, hey, we bought a house on Whidbey Island. You want to come paint it? I said, yeah. They said, well, come on out. There's nothing in it. You have the place to yourself. So I went out, and it was this magnificent, huge house with huge cathedral ceilings, and the whole back of the house was all windows that looked out on this field, and there was like deer and shit running through it, and it was great. So I went out. The first day I was there, I went out, and I said, yeah, I'll come, and I'll come paint this. And so I went back home, and I grabbed all my paint gear, and I grabbed all my recording gear and all my guitars and everything, and I went out. And I worked about 10 hours the first day painting, and then I stopped and I cleaned up and I went into town and I got 2 bottles of wine, and I went back and I set up, and all the lights were out, and I was sitting there and I was put the recording gear together, and I wrote this song in that first night, and I recorded it, and this is exactly the same way it was done the first night there on Whidbey Island. So it's on the new record. And it was nice. I was able to send a copy to the folks whose house it was. And I guess they moved off of Whidbey Island. They're back on the mainland now. But it was a fun story. It was a fun way to reconnect with them. And that's one of the cool things about social media is that you can find people that you previously had been in touch with, and you can reach out to them and reconnect with them. And speaking of social media, I'll just give a plug here to all the music sites that we're involved with. It's everything is IanJones Seattle, so Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, it's all IanJones Seattle, and we'd love for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel because we're going to be putting up a bunch of really cool new content. Justin Rennie here, who you can't see because he's behind the camera, but he's been working really hard, and he's basically responsible for all the content we have up there right now and a bunch more coming up. So thanks, Justin. He just waved and gave the thumbs up. Anyway, so this is a song called "Youre Gone," and it's partially autobiographical, partially made up. I'll let you decide which is which. Brushed off my mirror, grabbed a pair of jeans and my best shirt, pulled myself together best way I knew how, despite the hurt. I gathered up all my courage and I walked up to you, 'cause I wanted you to dance. You walked out right in front of me, straight out that door before I got the chance. I wrote you a letter, but the only person that ever saw it was me. And I'd rehearsed 1,000 times the situation I hoped I'd never see. And I'll be up again tonight, I'll be up again before the dawn. You'll be in someone else's arms, 'cause you walked out on me and now you're gone. If I could turn back the time, I would, if it only was a dream. I'd wake up with you in my arms and you'd look to me, say, hold me, baby, please. Don't ever leave. If I could turn back the time, well, I would. Yeah, it only was a dream. I'd wake up with you in my arms and you'd look to me, say, hold me, baby, please. Now I look to the window, the morning sings that song I sing for her. Thought she might be coming home. Now the night falls and I just ain't sure. And I'll be up again tonight, and I'll be trying to figure out what I did was so wrong. All I wanted was to dance. She walked out on me and now she's gone. All I wanted was to dance. You walked out on me and now you're gone. All right, here. Let me see if I... Took me a minute to figure this out. So this is a cover of a cover. This will be my last one. Huh? Oh, I know. So there's a new song that we're working on called Born Again Sinner. And I'm going to tell you the story about this song right now, but I'm not going to play it because it's a teaser. It's a total teaser. So, because we're working on it. It's really cool. So I was, there's a certain person that I met in Montana when I was on tour, and that person was very nice to me and fed me enchiladas that were made of antelope, I believe. The best enchiladas I've ever had in my life. So I reached out I found out who she was on social media, and I thanked her. And we became like sort of interesting, Facebook friends or whatever. And I don't engage a lot, but I watch what they say. And at one point there was a post, and this person had said they were despite all they had tried to do, going to church and all that and all this, that they were just a born-again sinner. And man, that phrase stuck with me. I could not get it out of my head. And it just went around, and I remember telling people the story, and I was like, wow, isn't that kind of a cool phrase? Doesn't it sound like a song, And sure enough, it actually, one night it turned into a song, and so Jesse and I were working on it in Ojai, and it's in development, and Justin's heard the roughs, and it's really cool, but I'm not going to play it. So you're going to have to wait until the next time, and we're going to get together we're going to reconvene in a couple months and do the same thing here in either an Avast or one of the other local, Sound House or London Bridge or something, and we'll do another studio session. But I'm going to end with a song that was. I saw. I think it was James Taylor covering Crosby, Stills and Nash, covering Joni Mitchell on the Howard Stern show. So it was. This is like an onion. This is deep. Anyway, you'll get it. Well, I came upon a child of God. He was walking up the road. I said, where are you going? And then she told me. He said, I'm going down to Yagger's farm. Gonna join in a rock and roll band. Gonna get out on the land. Gonna set my soul free. We are stardust, we are golden. We are billion-year-old carbon, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. Now can I walk beside you? We are here to lose the small, and I feel I'm just a cog in something turning. Yeah, maybe it's a time, maybe it's a time of man. And I don't know who I am, but I know that life is for learning. We are stardust, we are golden. We are billion-year-old carbon, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Yeah, and by the time that we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong. And everywhere was a song and a celebration. And I swear I saw those jet fighters ride a shotgun up in the sky, turned into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, we are golden. We're caught up in the devil's bargain. We've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Yeah, we are stardust, we are golden. We are billion-year-old carbon, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time we reconvene in the studio. Again, IanJonesMusic.com. Check it out. Everything's on the web. Everything's on the, sign up for the YouTube channel. Buy the stuff. The new single, Liars, Criminals, Beggars, and Thieves, available everywhere. Check it out. See you soon. Thanks, Avast. Good night.